Hey, I'm back. Now I'm going to tell you my top 10 favorite Three Stooges shorts of the 1950s. At number 1, we got Cash and Hash. And in this one, Captain Mullen gives the boys a lie detector test, but he has no reason to hold them. And it was a remake of 1948's Shivering Sherlocks, while new footage was filmed on April 26, 1954. It was released on February 3rd, 1955. And the Elite Cafe was at the work. And Gladys Harmon stopped by the restaurant just as one of the armored car bandits flees the scene. And I think it's very funny. And that's number 1. Coming in at number 2, we've got Listen, Judge. It would be the 138th Three Stooges short. And it had the hybrid plot devices from They Stooge to Conga, a plumbing wheel going, and an ache in every steak. This one also featured Vernon Dent as Judge Henderson, Kitty McHugh, Emil Sitka, and so many others. It was released on March 6, 1952. They were on trial for stealing chickens, but they were not guilty. They're very long on laughs as very short order cooks. And that came in at number 2. And number 3, we've got Hands On Rye, in which they were stagehands. They also have small parts in the production of The Bride Wore Spurs. They got on the bad side of B.K. Dokes of Emil Sitka and Nick Barker, Ned Glass. Janie Bell was Christine McIntyre. And the Coughing Up the Feathers of the Misplaced Potholder, it was recycled from the 1935 short Uncivil Warriors. And I think it's very funny. Coming in at number 4, we got Bubble Trouble from 1953. Amos Flint had said that their lease was about to expire, and then Serena entered the store, and she was berated by being an old hag, and 25 years is enough. So they give them the gum, and they gave the elixir. So, yeah, that was hilarious. Next, we got Hula-La-La from 1951. That's number 5. They're choreographers at B.O. Pictures. They were assigned to teach island natives how to dance. They were on the Pacific island of Rarotonga, or Rarotonga, on the Cook Islands. And it was funny. I liked it. It was filmed between May 25th and 29th of 1951 and released on November 1st, 1951. Next we got Bedlam in Paradise, which was released in 1955. And they used a fountain pen to be thrown in the middle of Larry's forehead, and they used it to make the whipped cream. And of course, the carousel was on the Broadway at the time of making Heavenly Days. Film version of the carousel was in production when Bedlam in Paradise was made. So, Philip Van Zandt played the devil, and Helen Blazes was played by Sylvia Lewis. Huh. And that's number 6. Number 7, we got Sappy Bullfighters, which would unfortunately be the final short the Stooges did, in which it starred Joe Besser, Greta Thiessen, George J. Lewis, and Joe Palma. It was directed by Jules White. He attended to his ailing wife following production, and it was released on June 4th, 1959. It was the last one. But it was a good way to go out. We have Nutsy Nights from 1954 at number 8. And some of it was recycled from Squareheads of the Round Table. It was a remake of it. Starred Jock Mahoney, Philip Van Zandt, Vernon Dent, and Christine McIntyre. It took place in England. So that's number 8. Next up, we've got Hot Ice from 1955. By the Three Stooges. It starred Christine McIntyre, Sally Shandell, Barbara Barte, George Lloyd, and it was a remake of Crime on Their Hands and the Scotland Yard sequence from the Hot Scots. And it was released on October 6, 1955. And rounding out our top 10 was Love at First Bite from 1950. And they reminisce about how they met their fiancés while in the armed forces of Europe. And it was partially remade in 1958 as Phoebe Blows Her Top using minimal stock footage. It was filmed between August 18th and the 22nd of 1948, but not released until May 4th, 1950. Can you believe that? But it's a great short. Love at first bite. Comes at number 10 is my top 10 favorite Three Stooges shorts of the 1950s. And that's going to do it. Coming up next, it'll be my top 10 favorite Daytona 500 moments.